hi, hello, my name's Alexis and today we're doing this look right here, which is my go-to... Oh no, I already did an intro. Hey, hi, hello, my name's Alexis and today you're gonna get ready with me as I get ready. Wow, what else was I gonna say? Good sentencing. This is gonna be like my... I don't like saying go-to makeup because like I really don't do it that often, but this is the look I do when I want to put makeup on but I am just far too lazy to be creative, or I think my primer's empty. But this is the look I do when I just can't be bothered being creative or putting together like a full look and eyeshadow and lips and blah, blah, blah. So I do this when I can't be bothered, basically. So I'm starting off with my Hourglass primer, which I think is now empty. So there's that. For my foundation, I'm going to use the BareMinerals original foundation. I have this in medium beige. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm just going to buff all this in. Probably work in layers. My friend and I are supposed to be going to the movies today. I haven't heard from him yet, so I don't know what the plan is. But either way, I have some stuff to do today, so if we end up meeting up, great. If not, oh well. So I have all that on. I just use this just to even out my skin tone. I'm not concerned about covering like the hyperpigmentation so much. Like I'm not going for like full flawless skin or anything like that. Like this looks going to be very like natural and wearable. So I'm going to go in with my NARS concealer and I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes. I'm not going to worry about like spot concealing anything because I just don't care. If that bothers you, then you know, spot conceal whatever you want. I don't want to. And I'm just blending that with my Micro Mini. I'm using my Mercier powder to set underneath my eyes. And then a big powder brush with the same powder to set the rest of my face. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics brow power just to fill in my brows a little bit. I like using the brow power, just a pencil in general really, when I'm doing like less makeup heavy looks. Because I just feel like they don't, what am I trying to say? Like they fill in my brows, but they're not like dramatically filled in, if that makes sense. Like they're very natural looking when I use this one. Whereas when I have like a lot of makeup on and I'm like going ham or whatever, that's when I use the Ka-Brow from Benefit. Because that one just really like fills in and defines my brows a lot more than the pencil does. Just the vibe that I get from both products is very different, but for natural looks I like the pencil. So those are filled in. This brow has like a weird bald spot thing going on, but oh well, I can't be bothered. It's fine. So I'm just gonna set these. Can't do that in the viewfinder. I should know this by now. And then move right on to the eyes. Eyes are going to be really quick, really simple, like slap and dash easy. Because even though we're slapping and dashing, we still want it to stay. So prime your eyes. So Sephora had this like 500 point perk from Too Faced. So I got this little palette from them. And it has 3 eyeshadow colors and the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which if you've been here for a while, you know that is my absolute favorite bronzer. So I'm going to use this to do my eyes today. Normally I would just take literally any palette that is on, whatever palette is on my desk basically, and use 3 shades in that one, or sometimes 2 shades depending on how slap and dash I want to be that day, and just go. But now that I have this, this is like my go-to little palette for slap and dash. So first I'm going to take this shade Salted Caramel, which is this one here, and these eyeshadows all are in the original Chocolate Bar palette. So if you have the original Chocolate Bar palette, you can use these shades. Honestly, you don't even need eyeshadow, you could just use a bronzer for this too, but I'm going to take Salted Caramel and I'm just going to go whee all over everywhere, in the crease, on the lid, just throwing it on. Ta-da! And if you wanted to, you could put a highlighting shade on and some mascara and be on your way. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use all 3 shades. Put in a little bit more effort than I normally would. So the next shade I'm taking is Semi-Sweet, which is the darkest shade. I've just put it on the same brush, and I'm just going to focus it on like this outer, I don't know, corner, third, wherever the brush takes it, basically. And just kind of blend it through, a little bit through the crease. Just adding a little bit more definition. Nothing too crazy. I'm also going to take that shade and just buff it on my lower lash line. If I wasn't using this shade, like if I was just doing like a one kind of shade look, then I would use the Salted Caramel that I put all over the lid instead. And finally, Champagne Truffle, the lightest shade, and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone and also the inner corner. Next, I'm just taking some black liner and I'm just going to do my tight line. Let my lashes look nice and thick. Nothing on the waterline though. And then I'm just going to finish off the eyes by curling my lashes and applying some mascara. And that is literally it for the eyes, so we can finish off with the face. I'm not going to contour because I don't want to. So I'm just going to take the bronzer in here, which again is the Chocolate Soleil, and bronze. So just warming up my skin with this. Adding some color. Easy peasy. For blush, I either use MAC Mineralize blush in Warm Soul, which is what I'm going to use today, or I use the NARS blush in Goulet, whatever it's, however it's supposed to be pronounced. Just whichever one is more readily available, I use that one. But like literally any blush will go with this look. So I'm just using my MAC blush today. Just adding some color to my face. I love this blush. Do you guys, if you've been here for like a long time, do you remember when this was like the only blush I ever used? You are OG if you've been here so long that you remember me only using that blush. So sometimes I highlight and sometimes I don't, because you can kind of see. This foundation gives a little bit of a glow, so sometimes I just don't feel the need to highlight, but for the sake of this video I will, and for that I will use my Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector in Moonstone, and I use this one just because it's a single highlighter that I know goes with everything. I don't have to like look at my palette, my Anastasia palette, and be like, oh god, which one do I use? Like, decisions. Because I don't want to think about the makeup that I'm putting on. I just want to put it on. So that's why I use this one. Really easy and simple, and I know it goes, so just throwing it on. A little bit of glow. A little bit down the nose. And I'm still going to highlight my Cupid's bow to high heaven. So for lips, because this look is so basic, I guess, you can put on literally any lip color. So I will just grab whatever color I feel like using that day and just throw it on. For today, I'm going to use this lip kit that I got in the FabFitFun, spring box. Sorry. I got the I think it was called, I don't remember the name of the kit that I got, but it's a pink one. So I'm just going to use everything that's in the kit. So first I'm going to start with the lip liner. The bottom lip looks so much brighter than the top. It looks funny. I'm going to fill my lips in with the liquid lipstick. And the liquid lipstick does have, oh, that's the lip gloss. Sorry, I'm pulling out the wrong thing. The liquid lipstick does have a name, and it's called Lady Love. So I don't know if the other products in the kit are also called Lady Love, but at least I know that the liquid lipstick is called Lady Love. So I'm just gonna throw this on. Oop, I have too much. It's really thin and watery. This is my first time using this lip kit, and it was like really, like the formula of this liquid lipstick is so thin. I was surprised, but it's a little patchy too, but I'm gonna put the gloss on top of it, and the gloss has some pigment to it, so hoping you can't tell it's glossy afterwards. This looks so bright. If this is like candy yum yum right now. It looks really bright on the camera. In real life it kind of looks like Pink Plaid from MAC, so I don't know what's going on there, but I'm trying to get this to dry down so that I can put the gloss on top of it without them mixing together and some weird things happening. Okay. It's so sticky. Oh my god, did you see that? So sticky. Okay, let me put the gloss on. Ugh, my lips are just sticking together. Okay, so that's on. I don't think you can tell from there, but I have a lot of lip gloss on. And it still looks patchy. Especially on the bottom lip. So honestly, I probably won't use this lip kit ever again, but you get the gist of what I was going for. This is, for some reason, I don't like this lip color with these. I don't like this with this look, even though I've definitely worn something similar enough to it with Pink Plaid. I think it's just because I don't like this lip kit. The lip gloss says it's plumping, and I don't think it's doing anything either. I'm pretty bummed about that lip kit because I thought it was going to be so nice, and it was not. So I'm just putting on Pink Plaid from MAC. So now this is the finished look. Much happier with this lip. I have like some remnants of the lip kit like around my lip line because I didn't want to end up taking like all of the foundation around my mouth off, but that's okay. This is the finished look. Besides the lip kit, this is what I would normally do when I want some makeup, but I just can't be bothered to plan a whole look out. So this is that very natural, good for every day, just throw it on and go kind of thing. And again, you could pair this with any lip color and you'll be good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the descriptions. Check me out there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!